We were pulling a lot of air on the suction side from both the low end skimmer and the deep end skimmer. So rather than dig, I went above ground with the plumbing. I just dropped them down into the skimmer, covered them up with some decking here. Same thing over here. I blocked off all the main drain lines when I abandoned the underground plumbing, the original plumbing. But in order to capture the deep water, I configured a vacuum system, which I'm going to reconfigure and make a little bit more aesthetic. But filtration wise, it works very, very well. We're getting 110% plus suction. We were getting quite a bit of dampness all the way down here in the deep end, and we had no idea where it was coming from. We checked the deep end skimmer inside and out. We had already plugged up the deep well, or the deep drain, in 2 different spots. We plugged up the skimmer also, obviously, once we abandoned the original plumbing. All the way down here in the deep end, yeah, where we're getting quite a bit of saturation, which we dug out, as you can see. The problem was not coming from the deep end area, or the deep end skimmer, or the main drain, or the abandoned original pipe work. The problem, believe it or not, is coming all the way from over here in the spa, which I just discovered this morning. I woke up this morning and had a sort of an aha moment. I'm filling the spa full speed with a pretty high pressure garden hose, and it's topped out. I have the overflow blocked with a big beach towel, and as you can see, only a small amount is able to get over. That's because all of the water is going into a crack in the side of the spa up high. When you turn the filter on, obviously the water rises, and after 20 or 35 minutes it starts to show up all the way down there, and we've been racking our brains trying to figure it out. Just figured it out, figured I'd show you guys what we did here. What the heck. I also ran return lines direct into the spa here because in an attempt to find out where the heck the leak was coming from. I may abandon that return line that I set up and go back to the originals as long as they're not going to lose water. I can always go back to this setup. So let's go back down here and see what's going on in our hole that we dug out after I've been running that water up there in the spa for the past 25 to 30 minutes. And what do we have? Okay, we are filling with water all the way down here in the deep end area by the deep skimmer. I even actually started to chip away at the cement, thinking I was just going to blow through it to try to figure out where it is. I stopped, thank God, because that would have been a whole other can of worms. Let's vacuum this out. Okay. Vacuum that out. We're going to come back here. We're going to look, and sure enough, we are filling with water, and as time goes on, it will become an actual little waterfall in there. Basically, we're losing the amount of water when the filter is running because the water in the spa rises to the level above the level of that crack. We're losing the amount of water equal to the amount of water that's coming in through this hose right here. So looks like we got it. I'm happy. I'm going to drain the spa, and I'm going to repair the crack. and we can effectively start our summer not having to worry about what the heck is going on here with the pool regarding this leak issue where we've just been losing and losing and losing water. Okay, friends, hope maybe you learned something. I mean, you know, one thing you need to keep in mind is that, listen, if your return lines, if your suction lines underground are toast, and you don't want to lay out the cash to have someone come in and break up your deck or dig huge holes and make costly repairs, you can go above ground with it. It works. Over and out.